What's up, everybody, and welcome to What the Funcast, episode 65, recorded and released 12 minutes before midnight on November 22nd, 2019, almost November 23rd. I'm one of your hosts, Paul, and joining me is the sleepy one.
I'm not sleepy, Ahmed. Hi, but you're the sleepy one. I took a whole nap. I'm awake now.
Wait a second. I'm just looking at your face now. Did you shave like everything but your mustache? Were you trying to become more blended with the French?
No, but I mean, not the French. It's Movember.
Oh, okay.
So I've just been doing that. I didn't realize it looks very drastic on the webcam. It doesn't look like drastic in real life. It's like the way the light hits.
It's very drastic.
Like it's not that drastic in real life. I just looked at my thumbbenail. I'm like, oh,
it's a different tone. You literally look like Mario. Or
stop. No, because my beard is not that short. It's like this is my normal length of what I keep it. The mustache is just a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm. And what is Movember again?
I don't know. It's just the no shave November thing where you just keep a mustache. I don't know.
I thought the point was that you would not shave anything. Like you wouldn't shave your beard either.
No. Well, so there's no shave November, and then there's Movember, which is like growing a mustache in November. They're two separate things.
Tell me about Movember.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Oh,
good.
Gosh,
it's for the better. That's fine. It's like, I want to say Movember is like you're supposed to like register on like Movember.com, and it's like for like men's health or something, and I don't know. There's this whole ad campaign that's in the subways about it, and I don't know how, if you just submit a picture of yourself on this website, and they're like, cool, we're going to donate money for prostate cancer and testicular cancer research. I don't know.
Okay, Movember is the only charity tackling men's health on a global scale year-round. We have one goal: to stop men dying too young. Your donation will help us fund world-class programs that are saving and improving the lives of men.
I don't know what growing a mustache will do to help donate, but here we are.
Grow a mo, save a bro.
That's the Subway ad campaign.
Your mo can inspire donations, conversations, and real change. The men's health crisis calls for big minds and big solutions, but there's a smaller, hairier solution to the men's health crisis. A solution you can grow yourself. It's sitting under your nose. Grow a mo this Movember, and you can stop men dying too young.
I don't understand how that works, but it seems like a stretch.
Okay, number 1, sign up. Choose to grow this Movember. Number 2, start growing. Let your mo take the spotlight and start conversations. Number 3, make it count. Ask friends and family to back your mo. Together, we can stop men dying too young. Okay, anyways, welcome to What the Funcast, where we talk about not Movember anymore.
I guess the idea is for us to talk about it as we are now.
Yes, we started a conversation. See?
Perfect.
There you go.
They're winning.
Go to Movember.com and say, What the Funcast sent you.
Use promo code What the Funcast.
WTFC. Anyway, what have you been doing besides growing mustaches for reasons that you don't know?
So I went to Paris, which was very exciting for the first time in my life. I mean, that was a weird way to say that. I went to Paris for the first time in my life, which was very exciting. I went to also Disneyland Paris, which was very exciting. I bought you back a souvenir, but I won't tell you what it is until you see it in real life. It's not a park map because I walked out of the park and I was like, shit, I forgot a park map. And so I bought an actual souvenir. But besides that, it was awesome. I could talk about that forever. But I did see Dr. Sleep, as I promised last week, and it was fine. It was whatever. I don't know.
You watched The Shining before it as well, right?
Yes. The Shining was also fine. I don't know.
Really? People are obsessed with The Shining, so that's surprising.
They are. But I don't know. It's like a film hoe kind of thing. It's not for me. It's too artsy.
A film hoe?
Yeah. People that are film hoes, like art hoes, film hoes.
Oh, okay. Hold on. So going back to Paris, I have a couple questions real quick. So first of all, yes. You slept. We didn't sleep, but you were. I'm trying to make something funny up, but my brain is too tired. So I was like, "You getting groovy with the skeletons down the catacombs?" But
yes, I did get groovy with the skeletons down the catacombs. I was gonna go deeper into that. I just wanted to cover the other things first. But I mean, whatever. We're here now. So yes, I saw the Louvre. I saw the Mona Lisa, which was whack. Really, the only reason the Mona Lisa is famous is because it was stolen in 1912 or something. and it was gone for 2 years. And then when she came back, everyone's like, "Oh my God, the Mona Lisa!" And now it's so weird. They have it in a room where there's like all these other amazing paintings, but there's only a line to see the Mona Lisa, which is literally like 12 by 18, like tiny ass little piece of art. Yeah, it's very small. And then like surrounded by these other like more incredible great works of art, but everyone's lining up for the Mona Lisa because they're sheeple. And then yeah, I don't know. The Louvre was cool though. It's very large. I didn't even get to see more than half of it. I think I saw like less than half of it. And I spent 3 hours there. So it was pretty impressive. Disneyland Paris was a lot of fun. I wouldn't say it was a lot of fun in that it's unique. It has its own flair, but it's not like better than any of the US parks by any means. I liked Disneyland, like the Castle Park, Disneyland, more than anything. Walt Disney Studios Park is a joke, and it will be until Galaxy's Edge and their Marvel Land opens. It literally only has like 3 rides worth riding. Everything else is a mess, and it's like it doesn't feel like a Disney park. It's very small and kind of, I don't know, everything's just kind of thrown around. It was kind of sad. But the Castle Park is really nice.
It did look really strange in the pictures that you had up.
Yeah, it was weird. But the Castle Park is really, really nice. Their Frontierland and Adventureland is like half the park, and it dedicates a lot to like just exploring like areas for people to like walk around and I don't know, hop on pirate ships and get lost in these caves and do all these weird things. I don't know. But it is nice, and I like their Pirates of the Caribbean a lot, and I liked their Space Mountain is the best Space Mountain by far, and their Big Thunder is the best Big Thunder by far. Just based on the fact that how unique they are. Big Thunder's like on its own island, basically. Like you start on the main part of the park, and then like it starts by going underground and onto this island, which is really cool. And the Space Mountain is like a launched roller coaster, kind of like Rock and Roller Coaster. It's the same like manufacturer and the same kind of idea, I guess. But it was really, really cool. But it's weird that they have the Hyperspace Mountain overlay, like kind of permanently. They've had it for 2 years now. But like it doesn't fit with the outer theming. But anyways, yes. And their fireworks show was really, really good. Like surprisingly.
Yes, you did say that.
You should watch it on YouTube. It's good stuff. But
yeah.
Anyways, besides that, I ate a lot of croissants. I ate a lot of bread. A lot of baguettes. I'm wondering how the French are so skinny, but I don't know. Literally all they eat is bread. So if you want to eat
a lot of cheese?
I did eat a lot of cheese. We had a raclette party, actually. So I was out in Paris for work, and my coworkers had a raclette party where we just melted cheese and put it on top of meat and ate it, and it was delicious. Very good times. Anyways, on the flight back, I had all these Disney Plus shows downloaded and ready to watch. I didn't watch them on the way there because I was on a red eye and I fell asleep the entire flight. But on the way back, my flight was at 6 p.m. Paris time. I was going to land in New York at 8 p.m., so I didn't want to fall asleep. I wanted to stay awake so that I can, once I get back home to New York, just like sleep for 12 hours. So I open up Disney Plus and I have every single thing downloaded. I have Mandalorian downloaded. I have the Imagineering story downloaded. I have like The World According to Jeff Goldblum. I have High School Musical, the series, and all these like Pixar shorts. Literally nothing would play. It was like, sorry, you're offline. I'm like, I literally have you downloaded for offline play. That's the point. It wouldn't work. The only thing that worked was High School Musical, the musical series. So I watched that, and it was surprisingly good. But yeah, nothing else worked. I was so mad.
That's unfortunate. So we've got everything downloaded on my phone and the iPad. So it's like you've scared me into having redundancy. So
I mean, I had them downloaded the first day it came out because it came out the day I was flying out. So I'm wondering if there was just like an issue with the servers and the way it downloaded in the first place that caused.
I'd imagine there probably was. I mean, we downloaded Lady and the Tramp, High School Musical, the series episode 3, Mandalorian episode 3, all of the Imagineering story. We haven't watched any of that yet. And Lady and the Tramp, I said that already.
Yeah.
And then some random movies like, do you know they made a Life Size 2? Remember Life Size, the movie about like the doll that comes to life?
No.
It was a DCOM, and anyway, they made Life Size 2, I think last year or 2 years ago. And I was like, hello? It's probably garbage, but it's
probably fine. Is.
But it's probably hot garbage. But yeah, so wait, so you watched High School Musical,
yes,
and you thought it was good? I thought it was good as well. I don't know.
Yeah, I've only seen the first episode, but yeah, so far it's surprisingly good, yeah. I mean, it's definitely not made for us. It's made for like kids in high school, as the originals were. But
Yeah,
it's
I still
fun to
enjoyed
watch.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely enjoyable. Like, the acting is not good, but the musical numbers are still good.
yeah. It's not ideal, but I mean, it's like it's very Disney Channel, which is
Oh,
fine,
of course,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, well, we've watched that, and then I guess we can talk about Disney Plus for a second. But yeah, we also watched Mandalorian, which is really good. You need to watch it.
I know. I'm waiting.
Have you seen like the big character that's been all over the internet?
Baby Yoda, yes. How could you miss Baby Yoda?
And they're making merchandise for him now for the
Yes.
holidays. So big surprise there.
Obviously.
Anyways, Baby Yoda is I don't know. It's funny because like Baby Yoda just follows him around, and I'm like, this is like oddly like Death Stranding. Like, people have like made these weird parallels. I'm like, no,
It's the baby.
no.
No,
Anyways.
Baby Yoda is much cuter and doesn't cry. I mean, I'm assuming doesn't cry.
There's all these things.
Christ.
There's all these things, and it's like ranking Star Wars characters like fighters in a fighting game, and it's like S class is like Baby Yoda, and then literally every other character is F class.
Oh my god.
And
Baby
I
Yoda
think,
looks like Pichu, if we're being honest.
yeah,
little bit.
well, he does a little bit. Then Alana Pierce, who was formerly on IGN, she tweeted something like "things I would die for" or whatever, and it was like Baby Yoda, other droids in Star Wars, C1 and 2, maybe some people I like or whatever. So, anyways, yes.
Oh my god.
Baby Yoda has taken the
crown.
world by storm.
Ugh.
So,
can't
what
wait
else
to
have
watch.
you done?
So in my struggle of finding things to do, I was texting our group chat and I was like, "Why don't you play your Switch?" And I was like, "Oh yeah," I like completely forgot I had a
Oh my
Switch for
God.
a second. I was like, "What am I gonna do for the next 5 hours in this flight?" So I played a little bit of Luigi's Mansion 3, and then my battery died. So
Oh my
there
god.
was that. I played like a good hour before the battery died. So at that point, I think I just like ended up caving and buying the Wi-Fi package just so I could scroll through social media because I really had nothing else to do.
Oh my gosh.
But then I came back on Wednesday night. I did indeed pass out for like 12 hours. And on Thursday, yesterday, I went to see Hosier, which was awesome. He was so
cool.
good live. And I'm seeing him again tomorrow night. I'm so excited. Ugh, he's so good. What a man. Anyways, that's it.
Twice in like a week. That's a little excessive, but
He's
okay.
here 5 nights. So he's here yesterday, today, Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Want to be the exact same set?
No, well, maybe. I don't know. I'm sure like there's a few like tent pole songs that will remain because he has like big visualizations, but there's room for it to change. I've been looking at the set lists that he's played previously on the tour, which has been going on since like February, and every tour or every show is a little bit different, so should be interesting
Okay.
to see what the
All right, well,
differences
good.
are.
Hopefully it's different because that would stink. It was like the same exact show.
I wouldn't mind, honestly, if it was the same exact show. It was so good. Ugh. You never get that feeling after a show and you're like, wow, I wish I could like do that one more time.
You know, it's funny you say that. So before I forget to tell you, listen to the last song of this week's Hardball on Air.
Okay.
It's like Beautiful Now, hardstyle remix.
Interesting. Is it actually Beautiful Now? Or is it
Yes.
like some... Oh, okay. I thought you were saying it's like...
No. I was shook.
Interesting.
But
okay. I
anyways.
haven't listened to Hardball on Air in a very long time, but I'm in full Hosier lockdown currently. I haven't listened to anything but him. It's fine.
Yeah. So, anyways, I've been playing Jedi Fallen Order pretty, not religiously, but a lot.
Remember how that came out? I'm so excited to play. Oh.
Yeah, that came out last Friday, and it's been a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying it. So, it's oh, look at that. Little sneak peek before we get into our Black Friday stuff. Apparently, Walmart started posting their Black Friday deals right now.
It's not even... I mean, okay. It's Well, it is Friday. It's like extremely early. Well, what is it? No, it's midnight now. Happy weekend, everybody. Black Saturday has come.
Anyways, Modern Warfare 3, or Modern Warfare whatever, the new one, is on sale for $38 with 3 hours of double experience for $38. Anyways, so I've been playing Jedi Fallen Order, and it is really good, very enjoyable, and yeah, it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. BD1 is awesome. Cal is a really cool character. The customization options are really cool and something that I can get into. as you go through and like find different chests or whatever, you get different parts for lightsabers or different skins for like BD1 and different skins for your ship. And
I'm sorry, BD1 is your droid?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not one to like redeem pre-order codes and stuff like that, but I like the pre-order code was like, for pre-ordering you get an orange lightsaber, and I'm like, I'm in. I'm redeeming this immediately.
I'm in.
So it's a lot of fun though. So I've got it on PS4, and yeah, it is a lot of fun. It was obviously, reviews came up, it's sitting at about an 80, 81, 82, somewhere around there on Metacritic, but it's definitely buggy. There's no denying that it's buggy, right? So, and that was a lot of critics' criticisms about it, and also puzzles that don't really make sense, like they don't fit right in the exploration. So it's not a perfect game, but for a Star Wars game, it's damn good. So yeah, it's really good. So I'm excited. We're going to California tomorrow morning. Well, I guess in a few short hours, I should say. And I actually bought a clip to clip my phone to the PS4 controller to try to do remote play in California. So I've been able to do remote play as I've tried it out. Like you can turn on your PS4 remotely and everything.
Yeah.
So it's been, I hope that it'll work out pretty well. It seems pretty stable as far as I can tell.
Have you tested it like while you're at the office, for example, like while you're not in the same Wi-Fi network?
I tested it at my mom's house. Yeah, I think I tested it at my mom's house. And that's where, like, you can connect the DualShock now to, you can connect the DualShock to an iPhone, so you can actually go through and play with the DualShock on your iPhone.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, we'll see. If it doesn't work, then I brought a DualShock for nothing. So,
yeah,
that's fine.
Not the worst scenario.
No. So, I'm going to try it out and see. And I played a little bit with DualShock, and I mean, there's a little tiny bit of lag, but not enough that it's unplayable. So,
yeah.
So, yeah, hopefully that'll work. I also played Pokemon Sword. Pokemon Sword came out.
Remember how that came out on the same day? I keep forgetting.
Yeah, that came out on Friday. Yeah, so I've got Pokemon Sword downloaded. Lauren's got Pokemon Shield, so we have got lots of games to play on the flight to California and the flight back, and then the time in between that we're there. So I am very excited. I have that, and Luigi's Mansion 3 are my two main games that I'm going to play while we're out there. So I am very excited.
Luigi's Mansion's a good one. I am actually genuinely enjoying it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I played a little bit of it, and I played a little bit of Pokemon. Pokemon seems like it's going to be great. Very different from past games, which is cool. So we will see.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to be my entry into Pokemon. I feel like it's too late for me.
No, it is too late for you. It's over.
I'll
it's
stick
not
to
worth
Let's
it.
Go. It's fine. One day when
Literally.
I play it. Sorry, what were you going to say?
I said you're never going to play it. So, Also, last night we saw this little movie called Frozen 2. And it was fantastic. I am so happy with it. It definitely is a much more mature version of, or a more mature telling of a Frozen story. So, I don't know. I highly recommend it. The songs are still growing on me, but the songs that we heard at D23 are pretty much like my favorites. So,
which was, I forgot what they were called. There was the one that was like,
so
Into
Some
the
Things
Unknown.
Never Change. Yeah, Into the Unknown is the one, is Idina Menzel's solo, one of her solos.
Some Things
Never Change. Yeah, that's the one where like each of them have a part in the song.
Yes,
and it's a really cute song. It's right in the beginning. So there's those two, and I don't know, Idina Menzel is just so talented. I'm like, imagine if I had a voice that was half as good as that. But
Imagine.
Yeah, it's just
What
really
the band
good.
cast. Sorry, go on.
I think that. What'd you say?
I said, what the band cast.
Please. I think that Josh Gad had a really good performance as Olaf, and I think they really focused in, like, you could tell there's parts where they like reference back to Frozen 1 to keep people interested per se, or to keep people like invested in the Frozen franchise. But then there's other times where it's a lot of very new stuff that they're just doing on their own for Frozen 2 that stands on its own and stands apart, separate and apart from Frozen 1, and kind of finds its own footing. But the two movies together, I feel like, make for one really long, good movie. Like, I feel like the whole thing with Anna and Elsa in the first movie was like they lived happily ever after, and here's a little story of them. But now, like, the second movie is like, they're on an adventure, like, the stakes are high, like, there's danger or whatever, like, there's a lot of, like, uncertainty to it. So, as opposed to, like, oh my god, is Anna gonna marry Prince Hans and whatever. Oh my God, Kristoff, and I don't know. I just liked it a lot. So highly suggest you go see it. Very curious to hear what you have to say about it. Not sure if I'd say I liked it better than the first one, only because the first one in my book always has like a special place in, I don't know, for everybody, because it was the first one. It was kind of a twist at the end a little bit, and
it's easy to forget that was like genuinely a very good story, the first one, just because it's so overplayed and it's easy to be like, oh, fucking Frozen, it's everywhere, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's easy to forget that it was genuinely a really good story.
Yeah. So it's definitely cool. So I really enjoyed it. So definitely go take a watch.
Yeah, I'll try to see it this weekend.
Yes, I'm very curious to hear what you have to say about it.
Sweet. Yeah, and I forgot to mention also that I have been playing The Outer Worlds. I bought it on PC, and that's been my project. Or sorry, I didn't buy it. I downloaded it on PC. It's part of Game Pass. But it's a lot of fun, actually. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really excited at the fact that it's only like a 20-hour thing, so I don't have to sink my entire life into it. Like, I know that if I just sit down and play a little bit tonight and a little bit the rest of this weekend, I can realistically be done with it by next week, and then come Black Friday, I'll buy Jedi Fallen Order, and that'll be my next project, and I'm feeling good about it. It's very entertaining.
Deep down, I'm going to be surprised if Jedi Fallen Order's on sale, but I know it's going to be on sale.
I mean, even if it's just $10 off, like, I'm realistically not going, even if I buy it right now, I'm not going to be able to play it until next weekend after Black Friday anyway, because I'm not going to be here. I'm traveling, so, and I'm planning on buying it on PC, so it just doesn't make sense for me to buy it
PC
earlier.
nerd.
I'm really enjoying playing The Outer World on PC. That's like the first game that I'm actually sitting on my PC and playing seriously, besides, because like Forza I had it on PC, but I'm playing with the controller because it's just easier with the controller. But playing an actual RPG on PC is so much nicer. It feels nice to finally take advantage of the gaming PC that we built a year ago. Very happy about that.
Yes.
Yeah, and it runs very well. So.
Yeah, I downloaded it with the intention to play. I do want to play Gears 5, and I do want to play through the campaign on PC. So I did download that as well, but I just haven't gotten around to it. So.
Yep, and now you never will, because you're leaving.
I know.
That's fine. All right, well.
It's fine. I'll be in Disneyland.
That's it. Why? It sounded like you said...
I was going to say watching the Suns, but it was... Isn't it... what is it?
Watching what?
To the Spire? Okay? No.
Oh.
What? Rising Suns. Rising
Suns, yes.
In my head, it was like two suns. I'm like, wait a minute. That's not right.
I was like, what is he saying? And oh man, Rise of Resistance doesn't open until January. Though.
I know. Don't remind me.
I was gonna be like, oh, Rise of... Just kidding. That's Disney World.
It's fine. It's very sad. It's fine. Well, even Disney World, it's not opening until whatever, December sometime. So
yeah, and like if you were going there, it wouldn't open just yet. But
yeah, so it's fine.
Yeah.
YOLAR, as the kids say.
Whose phone's dinging?
That's my phone saying.
Oh, come on. Get it together.
Saying, hey, there's Black Friday deals. Hey.
Speaking of nothing related to that, why don't we jump into some hot tops?
Let's do it.
So Disney/entertainment tops. First thing first, Disney Plus has obviously launched. We've just been talking about all the shows we're watching on it. Apparently there were 10 million subscribers at launch. If you were one of them, you'll know that it was a bit of a mess on the first day with everyone trying to log in and struggling to get in. I know for a few hours there was a lot of struggle with accessing shows. Search wasn't working right. Sometimes episodes wouldn't come up. People sometimes couldn't even log in. But I think most of the issues have been ironed out thus far.
Yeah, they have. So it's interesting because I woke up in the middle of the night randomly and I'm like, oh my God, I wonder if Disney Plus is live yet. And then like I got a notification that it literally went live like right after I woke up. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Perfect. So I was able to log in the night that it came out, make my account, and that was it. I couldn't select my profile picture. Like nothing was working. I'm like, okay, I'm going to sleep.
Same. Yeah. I was like just trying to change it, and it was like, no, we're not going to show you anything. But then a few hours later, everything was like slowly.
Yeah. No, I haven't had any issues since then. Except there was an issue where, I guess, I don't know, word got around that they got hacked or something, and that like your login information was accessed or was accessible, and I got a notification that was like, there's been suspicious activity on your account, blah blah blah. We've changed your password. Go in and change it, reset it, and all this hoopla. And I'm like, okay. So I went in and reset it, and sure enough, it's like, I don't know. They claimed that there was no hacking. They put out like an official statement that they're not aware of any breaches and all this other crap.
No one's been. There's just been like phishing emails going on that are like, maybe you actually took, maybe what the email you got about suspicious activity was a phishing email. I hope it wasn't for you. But
no,
like,
it was not.
Like a lot of emails have been like, oh, your account's been whatever. Like, click this link to change your password, and then that's how you get phished. But it's like not. Yeah, they haven't been hacked. It's just, I don't know.
They had me
$6
concerned.
a month.
Hold on a second. Disney Plus.
Because like that was the thing. So just make sure that you weren't. Because like even if it says like at Disney.com in the email address that you receive it from, like you could spoof that. I don't know. I would just change your password once again. But like outside
Disney
of it.
Plus at mail.disneyplus.com.
Is that the website?
You just go ahead and you relax.
I don't know. When you get hacked, just make sure that no one has weird profiles.
Disney Plus at mail.disneyplus.com. We're good.
All right, just checking.
My new password that I reset works on my account, so yes, it's real.
All right. Who knows?
Don't worry about me. You worry about you.
When they installed keyloggers on your phone, then you'll realize.
Good, I hope so. I hope they did.
I hope they did too. Check your bank account records. Anyways, so this one comes from The Verge. To put everything into additional context, analysts projected that Disney Plus would have anywhere between 10 to 18 million subscribers in its first year. Disney has signed up more than half of those projected numbers in 24 hours. That might lead to people questioning whether Disney is poised to be more successful than other streaming competitors, including Netflix, but that's not quite fair. So, I don't know. Interesting stuff.
There are a lot of subscribers. Obviously, the Verizon deal had a lot to do with this, and the pre-order thing had a lot to do with this. So,
yeah,
it's obviously, I'm not surprised. They were pushing to get the numbers right. So.
Yeah. And I was going to say, we've discussed this before, but the thing where they release episodes on a weekly basis as opposed to just dumping the entire season of a show, I think that's keeping the conversation going much longer, which keeps the hype going much longer. Because instead of, like, with Stranger Things, literally, they'll drop a season and we talk about it for 3 days, and that's it. Like, no one's talking about it anymore because everyone's seen it and it's over. It's out of, like, the hive mind or whatever.
Yep.
But Mandalorian is... 6 episodes or 8 episodes, so we're gonna be talking about it for at least a month and a half or 2 months, which is good marketing. So
yeah, and like even at work, people are like, "Oh yeah, there's a new episode of Mandalorian's live tonight or whatever." So I'm like, "Oh dang, gotta go watch it."
Yeah, so good stuff. Good stuff. Is there a way to like automatically download new episodes in the app or anything like that?
That is a fine question. I have no idea.
I assume that there isn't, but the app is a little bare bones currently, but
yeah, it's just starting. I'm sure it'll ramp up and get better.
Yeah, but anyways,
speaking of revamping and getting better,
Sonic has been redesigned and the new trailer has been released, and it honestly looks leagues better. I actually didn't watch the trailer. I just saw the screenshots of it.
Oh really? I saw the trailer was in front of Frozen 2 last night. That's and cute. I saw the trailer online, and if this movie reviews decently, I'd consider going to see it. I feel like
it will be fine, I hope. I feel like it'll be good, maybe. Who's even the animation studio?
It'd be really bad if the movie did not do well. Imagine pouring all that money into like the redesign and everything, and then it just crashes and burns. It'd be pretty bad. I saw something that the redesign didn't actually end up costing that much somehow, but I don't know how much I believe that. I don't know how much, like maybe relatively to the movie's overall cost didn't cost that much, but I'm sure it cost a lot of $5 million time.
Yeah, that's still a lot of money. It didn't cost that much relative to the overall budget, which is $90 million.
There was rumor that it costed $35 million.
I don't know. I'm assuming that because like with the way animation works, you have like these basic kind of skeletons with movements. So you make a new animation model, and then you just make sure that nothing looks out of whack or out of place.
It really looks so much better, though.
Yeah, it was definitely worthy change, but just makes you wonder, like, why did they ever look at the original design with all those teeth, and we're like, this is good. We'll do that. Why did they give you human teeth?
So it's funny because I was listening to one of the Kind of Funny podcasts, and one of the guys on there was saying that they had actually heard from people at Sega that Sega was like, hey, this looks terrible. Please don't do this. And they're like, no, this is our like creative choice or whatever. Like, we're going to do it. And here we are.
They said, what if we make this haunted? And then everyone's like, what if you didn't? And they're like, okay, you're right. We're wrong.
Oh, my God.
But anyways,
Literally.
yes, go check out the new Sonic trailer. Comes out February 2020. Exciting stuff. Yawning, no time for yawning. It's time for hot tops of gaming.
Nothing says romantic like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Is it? Oh, it comes out on Valentine's Day, doesn't it?
I don't know. You said February. I thought it did, but I don't know.
Wait a minute. Reopen, close tab. It does. February 14th, 2020.
Oh, anyways, that's unfortunate.
That's a date night movie if I ever seen one.
Oh, stop.
Stop it, you bad boy.
Hey, baby, you want to go fast?
I hate that. I'm going to sleep.
Anyways, while you go to sleep, let's jump into hot tops for gaming. We're at the halfway point already. Look at us.
This is the Stadia shit show is what this is.
Yeah, so Google Stadia launched to no one's excitement.
This has been nothing short of an absolute disaster.
It's so disappointing.
It really is. So
they originally announced 12 games, and then we're like, wait, maybe that's too many or too few. We should have 22 games instead. But
yeah, because it started with 12. Yeah,
it's a mess. But sorry, did you want to take this one?
I mean, I don't
thunder.
know. There's no thunder to steal. This is a disaster if I ever saw one. So, I mean, the bottom line is, right, so they were going to release 12. They ended up releasing 22. This one comes from The Verge. So the 22 games here, I'll run through them as quickly as I possibly can. But Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Attack on Titan Final Battle 2, Destiny 2 The Collection, Farming Simulator 2019, real gem there, Final Fantasy 15, Football Manager 2020, Grid 2019, Guilt, Just Dance 2020, Kine, Metro Exodus, Mortal Kombat 11, NBA 2K20, Rage 2, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Red Dead Redemption 2, Samurai Showdown, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Thumper, Tomb Raider 2013.
The Tomb Raider trilogy, basically.
Trials Rising, and Wolfenstein Youngblood. And then they also pulled in Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint that was initially slated for 2020, is now coming in 2019. So, which, that's a bad game anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. I don't know. There's issues all over the place. There's issues where it's not even breaking 4K. There's issues where, like, they stripped out features. Like, apparently you can't play wirelessly. Here we go. Let's see. The Verge's review. 5.
Oh, no.
Good stuff. It really works. Clearer picture than early rivals. Seamless transitions between a PC and a phone. The bad stuff. 4K doesn't look like 4K. The Chrome web version lacks fidelity. Gobs of features are missing at launch, and it doesn't work over LTE.
It doesn't work over LTE?
Anyways.
What's the point?
I didn't realize that. That's awful.
What?
Let's see here.
Yeah, IGN gave it a 6. Their review just came out today.
All right, so you ready for this one, though? You can't use it with a Chromecast Ultra unless it's the Chromecast Ultra from the Founders Pack. The other Chromecast Ultras need a software update that isn't coming for a little while. Like, that is the dumbest shit I've heard in my entire life.
It's the same hardware. Yeah, I mean, this is so disappointing.
Med's like about to start crying.
No. Well, I was excited because I was like, yes, like finally I can stop like having to worry about buying like a $600 graphics card to run PC games. I was envisioning this as a replacement for like I could just buy a laptop the next time I buy a computer, and that could be like my gaming machine, and I could just stream whatever games. But clearly that is not the future yet. But this at least seems like a big stepping stone in that direction. I don't know. I was looking at the latency things, and it's still pretty drastic. And I'm not sure if it was like that when we played the original demo with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. But so the like latency on a native PC for input lag is like generally like 50 milliseconds. But with Stadia, it was like 160, 200, which isn't bad, except if you're trying to play any game that involves multiplayer, that's pretty drastic.
Yeah, so it's it's a absolute disaster. So
absolute disaster.
There's no other way to put it. I mean, it's so bad. It is disappointing. I agree with you because I mean, look, I'm all about technology. I'm all about the future. I'm all about all that stuff. But this shit, if it doesn't even work and you're trying to sell it to consumers, someone pulled the trigger and said, push this thing out as quickly as possible, take no prisoners, and get it out. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's to put it in Gizmodo's words. They say Stadia is a glimpse into the future, but maybe not yours or Google's.
Dang.
They say when Stadia works perfectly, it feels like the future of gaming. Laptop, phone, and TV. Google's new gaming service works across all three with the press of a button or two. But then the problem is that Stadia rarely works perfectly. Instead, it offers a glimmer into of the future before crashing back down into a muddy present. So. Yeah,
there's this GIF going around, and it's like, I don't know, this guy playing, and he literally like will push a button, and there's like a visual like 3-second delay in his character jumping on the screen. I'm like, ooh, yikes.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
It is truly unfortunate.
So, I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. I'm glad that I didn't try to pre-order because apparently there have been issues with pre-orders. Like the pre-order codes haven't been working. So this dude on Twitter, at BeatEmUpsWood, goes, I paid $130 to get Google Stadia early, but my invite code to log in didn't work. So now I'm staring at a blank TV and a useless controller. Streaming games is the future. So he reaches out to Google support, and when he first reaches out,
I saw that
650 in the queue, and an hour in, he's like 100 people closer, and then he falls asleep. So the next morning, he's like, "Here we go again," and he starts out at number 880 in the queue.
Oh my god!
So clearly, he's not the only one.
I would be very pissed off if that happened to me.
Like if you bought a new code that day, you'd get in earlier than someone who pre-ordered it and was supposed to get a pre-order code.
That's a huge yikes.
Mm-hmm. That is a massive fumble, if I do say so myself. Anyways, so yeah, Google Stadia I don't believe is in any of our futures. It might be in yours. May God be with you.
So dumb.
Speaking of other brighter possibly futures, XO19 happened, which
yes, it did.
I didn't even know it was happening until the day of. And I got all the groupie notifications on my phone. I'm like, oh, word. This is a thing that apparently is happening. So this one also comes from The Verge, because apparently we're fans of The Verge tonight. Let's see. So there was kind of 9 fairly big announcements that came out of XO19. So I'll just go one by one. Let's see. Xbox Chief says Project Scarlet will not be out of position on power or price. So they're going head-to-head with PS5, which I guess, sure, sounds about right. No, I don't think anyone's expecting any less. The Final Fantasy series is coming to Xbox Game Pass, including every mainline Final Fantasy since number 7. Halo Reach coming to PC on December 3rd. Microsoft is cutting prices on Xbox One consoles, controllers, and first-party games for Black Friday. Game Pass Ultimate subscribers will get first dibs on the deals. I wonder what these deals are, actually.
There are a ton of deals.
$150 off of Xbox One X standalone consoles and bundles, as well as $100 off any Xbox One S bundle. And then Xbox One S all digital will be even cheaper, down to $149, and will come with Minecraft, Sea of Thieves, and Fortnite. Very exciting.
Fortnite? Okay. You mean Forza?
Verge says Fortnite.
How's it gonna come with Fortnite, anyways?
I don't know, because it's a scam. They're like, free games. Here's this already free game, but it's free with this bundle. Don't worry. Let's see. Microsoft to launch xCloud in 2020 with PS4 controllers and PC streaming on the way. That's interesting. I didn't see anything about this. So I don't know. Maybe xCloud. Maybe this was, Stadia launch working in favor of xCloud because they could see the missteps and make sure that they don't follow those.
That is exactly what it is. And they're like, we're going to launch in 2020. I don't know about y'all, but okay.
Do we know yet whether xCloud is streaming directly from your Xbox or streaming from Microsoft's like data centers?
It's supposed to...
Or both?
I think both. I think your system can serve as a server. But yeah.
In your nesting. Let's see. Microsoft's xCloud preview now has 50 new games, more than Stadia's launch list. I still haven't gotten into the xCloud preview. I remember I signed up for it a long time ago, and they were like, hey, confirm your information here, and I did, and then nothing happened. So I still can't preview it, which is very unfortunate. Do you even know who I am? Hey, what the Funcast? I'm ready.
They're like, losers.
Right. Life is Strange developer has announced a new game called Tell Me Why. Don't Nod Entertainment. It focuses on a pair of twins, Tyler and Allison, untangling the memories of their troubled childhood. Sounds interesting, I guess. I don't know. Rare unveils Everwild, a new exclusive game for Xbox and Windows 10. Let's see what this is. Do you know about anything about this?
I honestly have not watched any of this stuff yet, so I am far behind.
Let's see. I don't know. The Verge is not helping because the only screenshot they have of this game is like these boars, like pigs, in a field. And I'm like,
what?
Okay. I don't know. There's a dragon or something, some kind of character with. It's very like grand. The visual style looks a lot like Breath of the Wild, for lack of a better comparison. Very like magical, mystical. I don't know. It looks very interesting. Everwild, check it out. And finally, Obsidian's Grounded is a survival game crossed it with Honey, I Shrunk the Kids as a teeny tiny adventure for Xbox and PC.
Teeny tiny babies.
Yeah, they're all. This is interesting. It reminds me of like Pikmin, actually more so than Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. But they're like human people that are tiny. Anyways, so that's all from XO19. Go check out Everwild and Grounded. They both look interesting.
Yes, I've heard good things about Everwild.
Yes, yeah. The trailer is very like one of those. You know those game trailers that are like just very grandiose and like and it's like a vast landscape and you're like, wow, deep. But then it's like nothing like what the game is actually going to be. That's what the trailer looks like. So we'll see.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for the.
You know what I mean. You know
I know exactly what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly what you mean.
Anyways,
so I gotta tell you, not anything related to this, right? But
yeah, you're like clittering. Those aren't words.
Excuse me, what?
You're juggling things over there. What are you doing?
So I never usually buy limited run games, but
I feel like for the amount that you talk about them,
they're very interesting to me. Often. Like I feel like I always look at them and I'm like, "Ooh, this looks like fun," but I never buy them. So I was going to buy. I mean, I don't know. A lot of them look really cool. They did like. I don't know if you ever played Turok when you were younger, but it's like that dinosaur hunting game.
I have.
That came out,
yes.
and yeah, so they like released them on Switch, right? And they were selling like the Switch cartridge, and it was like $35 for the Switch cartridge.
Anyways.
For Turok 1, and then $35 for Turok 2. I'm like, I'm good. I'm not doing that. Anyways, at the beginning of the year, January the 1st, 2019, they announced that Celeste was going to get a limited run. And
Is that what you're opening?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I have thoroughly enjoyed... I really enjoyed that game. I bought it digitally. It focuses a lot on... It's pretty much primarily on mental health. And I don't know. It just really resonated with me because it's pretty much... I don't know. Next time the game is on sale, just buy it and play it, please, for me.
I will.
And you say that and then you don't. I'm going to gift it to you.
Okay, that's fine. There's also another game that focuses on mental health that's...
Yes, it's called Oxenfree.
No.
No, not Oxenfree.
When the Darkness Comes.
Oh,
it's on Steam. And it's really... I have it downloaded. I'm pretty sure it's a free game. But I've heard really good things about it. So I wanted to recommend it to you. So now I'm remembering.
Interesting. Okay, well, I will have to play it or look at it. But, yeah, so anyways, the collector's edition, they have like collector's edition of the game. So I got the collector's edition, and it just finally arrived, like, I don't know, a week ago?
November.
Yeah, it took them almost a full year. So the reason for that is because, video game preservationists, if that's even a word, they wanted to wait until the DLC was released because then this way the cartridge could have the full game and the DLC on it, and it would be in its most complete state. So they waited until the DLC came out, which literally took forever as well. So now, my cartridge, in case I ever lose, I don't know, in case the eShop crashes and burns, I have the DLC on the cartridge.
Do you also have the DLC digitally?
Yeah, it's free DLC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I was just making sure. I was like, ooh, will this be a new experience?
Yeah, but it's super, super nice. I mean, this limited edition is really nice. It has like the soundtrack on a cassette tape because the cassette tape is like a big thing in the game.
Do you own a cassette player?
No. What are you, crazy? What do you think I am? But it's, the physical copy, and then the steelbook is super, super nice. So a lot of them have steelbooks that come with them. But it's like...
Oh, you get both cases. That's cute.
Yeah, so it's like a Switch-sized steelbook, which is pretty cool. So Logan's got a whole bunch of these. But he collects limited run stuff. But anyways, that's what I've been fumbling through as you've been talking about how bad Stadia is.
That's fine. We're talking about XO19.
Well, I know. I started it when you started talking about Stadia. Trying to channel my rage, but yes.
That's fair.
But yes, so they, XO19 seem to have been pretty good. Hopefully we'll start to see more and more games now out of all the developers that Microsoft has purchased. Start to see some movement finally, and not just announcements that they've bought yet another studio.
Right.
So,
all right.
Yes,
cool.
Moving down the list.
So we already touched on this previously before. I'll just talk about it for a quick second. Jedi Fallen Order obviously has been reviewing fairly well. IGN gave it a 9. XGN, who's that? Fake. Also gave it a 9. PC World gave it an 80. VG 24/7 gave it an 80. So it's sitting at on 83/81/82, depending on what system you're looking at on Metacritic.
Yeah.
But overall, pretty good. A lot of comparisons to Uncharted / Tomb Raider, those kind of single player adventures, which is nice because obviously we're big fans of those. So I cannot wait to play.
Yes, it is fantastic.
Good
You will not be disappointed.
I can't wait to not.
Maybe you will be. I don't know.
I'm sure I won't be. It's fine. Let's see. So there have been apparently the DualShock 5 patents have been put up or posted in Japan. It looks
this is a weird one.
Very much exactly like a DualShock 4
without the light bar.
Without the light bar, I'm struggling to see any differences. At Nibelian on Twitter was posted and says it seems to have smaller analog sticks, a USB port, and larger triggers. I'm struggling to see the size difference in the sticks, in the analog sticks. They look like they're the same size to me, but it does look like it has a USB-C port instead of micro USB, which is nice. And I'm also struggling these drawings don't really illustrate how big or small the triggers are compared to DualShock 4, I guess. I don't know. They look like a different shape. I don't know.
Yeah. There was rumor about the touchpad going away and becoming like a screen. But I don't know. I don't think this is the final model, but I do think that it'll be very close to the DualShock 4.
It is a little more rounded than DualShock 4. More rounded, like skewing towards kind of the shape of an Xbox controller.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. But, yeah, I don't know. It hasn't changed that much. The changes are very, very minimal, minus like the light bar thing, which is interesting. I wonder how it'll communicate with like the PlayStation Eye in terms of like VR games and stuff.
Yeah, that's what people were saying. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens, but it's I don't know. I think I don't know. I'm excited to see the official unveiling of it, but
yeah,
we'll see. Until then, it's gonna be a lot of speculation. There's gonna be a couple boomerang controllers floating around that say that they're 100% the PS5 confirmed controllers, and
those like PS5 dev kit pictures, they look so ugly. We were like, this is what the PS5 is gonna look like. Obviously not. Like that looks like a fucking, I don't even know.
I don't know.
Vacuum cleaner.
Yeah. Yeah. People are like, yeah. People get, they get clickbait. It's all clickbait too.
Honestly, sometimes just randomly, I'll think about the reveal of the Wii remote. That was like the coolest reveal video that's ever happened. Why was that so like dramatic for no reason?
It was the first for its time.
I guess it was. It was indeed. Speaking of, I don't know, this isn't first of its time.
I was going to say the first of its time. I don't think so.
Well, kind of. It's the first time Half-Life is coming to VR. So Valve has announced Half-Life Alyx, Alyx, a full-length entry in the Half-Life series built by Valve for VR. So they say it's full-length, but I feel like the fans are going to be like, this is fake. Remember Half-Life 3? Remember how that... Did that ever come out?
No.
That's never coming out, right?
No, it never
Just
came
making
out.
sure. Okay, cool. So, yeah, this is a fully VR game, but it's only on Steam VR, so you have to have a PC VR kit to play it, which is unfortunate.
Are you sure about that? Is it? I thought so. It comes for free with the Valve Index.
Oh, so yeah, whatever. You have to have like one of those supported VR systems. You can't have like, obviously it won't be on PSVR and it
Gotcha.
won't
I see
work
what
with,
you're
like,
saying. Yes.
Yeah, it's like a PC VR specifically.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't think it'll ever happen on Oculus Quest. I don't think Oculus Quest can handle this kind of thing, or any of those like standalone VR things.
Yeah, I don't know.
But the trailer does look really cool. If you're a fan of Half-Life, I don't think I ever played a Half-Life game.
People are not gonna. I mean, people are gonna be excited about this, but it's not gonna be like. I don't know. I could be totally wrong, but it's not gonna be like this big crazy thing where people are mad hyped over it.
Yeah.
People are like, oh my god, it's on VR. It's not on PC standalone. You know, whatever.
Because there's such a huge barrier to entry. Not everyone's gonna be able to play it, so it's not gonna get as much.
Yeah.
Fanfare. Yeah.
Anyways.
Naturally. Anyways.
It is what it is. Shenmue 3 is finally out and came out this past Tuesday. The review embargo ended on the 22nd. So
Tuesday was the 19th, crazy. For reference.
That's pretty nuts. 2 full days, 3 full days actually, after your game comes out, you allow reviews to come out. So IGN gave it a 5.9, and it looks pretty bad.
Yikes.
So
they gave it a sequel to Shenmue 2, which came out in September 2001, for reference.
Yeah, so this was like a huge announcement, and it's pretty sad that it's not living up to the hype. So, but yeah, so they ranked it mediocre. Rejoining Ryo Hazuki's quest to avenge his father is exciting, but Shenmue 3 feels like a game that has ignored the innovation and progress of the last 20 years of video game development.
I mean, to be totally honest, these characters look like they were developed for PS2 and like never aged.
Yeah. So people in the comments are like, well, people wanted a sequel and that's what they got. So, but anyways.
That's disrespectful.
So it's got a 71 on Metacritic, so who knows what'll happen there. But
that's funny though. Like we were just talking about Jedi Fallen Order is doing great. It has an 80, but this guy's a 70 and it's terrible.
Well, it has a 70, but the major review outlets are not in that score yet. These are all like, if you look there's like 5 or 6 of them that are, pretty prominent, but also some not so prominent.
Got it. Metacritic is hard because each platform gets its own score, and it makes it difficult to aggregate every single review because not every outlet is listed properly. I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, last but not least, we have a Black Friday deal roundup. If you're looking to buy some games on Black Friday, here's the best deals.
Go ahead, Ahmed. Take it away.
Take it away, boys. All right. You can get a Nintendo Switch Lite with a $25 gift coupon at GameStop for regular price. So I guess $25 off. What is the regular price? I don't even know.
$199.
$199. Perfect. So it'll be $174 for you, essentially. Nintendo Switch with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is basically the exact same bundle that happened last year for the exact same price. $299 at Walmart and Target. Or if you want a free screen protector along with that bundle, you can get it from Best Buy for the same price. As for Xbox, you can get, obviously we talked about this before, these are the standard Xbox discounts for Black Friday. Xbox One X with, well actually this is a little better because it has games bundled with it. Xbox One X 1TB with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Deluxe Edition console bundle for $349.99, which is $150 off at Best Buy. Or you can get the One X 1TB Gears 5 bundle for $349 at Walmart. And at Target, you can actually get it with a $40 Target gift card, so that's the better deal. So aim for Target if you're getting the Gears 5 bundle. Xbox One S 1TB all digital edition with the 3 free games one of which is already free, so it's actually a scam, and it's 2 free games, is available for $149 at Walmart, and I believe at most other outlets probably, because it's a manufacturer deal. As for PlayStation 4 1 terabyte bundle with 3 games for $199, $100 off at Walmart. PlayStation 4 Pro with $25 gift coupon for $299, which is $100 off at GameStop. You can get PSVR for $199, which is $100 off at Target. A PSVR bundle, excuse me. Or you can get PSVR Astro Bot Rescue Mission and Moss bundle for $199, which is $100 off. Plus $60 Kohl's cash at Kohl's if you want to fight all the Karens. And then general deals, you can get select titles for $29.99 at Target and Walmart, including Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, Mario Tennis Aces, etc., etc., and Oculus Go virtual reality 32 gigabyte headset for $149, which I always get confused between the Go and the Quest. The Go is, which one is this? Does it still require a PC?
The Go is like the mobile graphics one. Whereas the Quest is like a more robust, like can actually play Beat Saber and stuff like that.
Oh, because the Quest has the cameras built in, and Correct. The Go is just like the mobile. Okay, so the Go is like the older.
The Go, I think, is like the Gear VR pretty much, but revamped.
Got it. So yeah, these one it's $149, which is $50 off at Walmart if you are interested. But yeah, not that many great deals. Nothing really.
There are actually a ton of deals. So
I mean, these was like the highlights.
Yeah, well, these are like for systems. Yeah, they're all for systems, right? So GameStop's ad just came out today actually, and they've got a lot of games in there, including like a lot of like Switch games that have come out. Like smaller Switch games that have come out over the past couple months, and they've got a lot of games that on sale. And
yeah, if you're looking for specific games, then
yeah, you just got to go hunt and peck. But yeah, like the PlayStation and Xbox Black Friday sales just started, so they've got those up, and those are live in the stores.
Like the digital thing.
Yeah, so those are live, and yeah, there's a lot of pretty deep discounted games, older games, newer games.
Oh my God. The Division 2 is $12
at
GameStop.
I know, yeah.
Anthem is $5.
Yeah.
Oof, okay.
So Days Gone will be $20 starting, I think, Thursday or Friday on PSN. And it's pretty much $20 in physical version as well. So I think that'd be pretty fun to try out for $20, but it's...
That's too long of a game to just try out. Yeah, I'm good on that one. Ghost Recon Breakpoint 28. Didn't that just come out?
Yes, that just came out.
Last week? 2 weeks ago?
Not 2 weeks ago.
Whatever. Borderlands, $30. Red Dead Redemption 2, $30. Breath of the Wild, let's see, Spyro's $25. Need for Speed Heat, $40. Just looking at Resident Evil 2 is $20. Let's see, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, $28. These are all at GameStop. I'm just picking out the things that jump out at me. Spider-Man on PS4 is $20, but that one's fairly old, so that's not too surprising.
That's Game of the Year edition.
Is it? Oh, it is. Fancy. It includes the DLC for $20. It's not a bad deal at all. And DualShock controllers are actually $38.99. Whatever.
They literally just went $1 under to undercut everybody else. Everybody else has them for $39.99. So.
Yeah, whatever. If you need some more DualShocks, go grab them. They have some camo colors and whatnot. And if you purchase Star Wars Fallen Order or Jedi Fallen Order from GameStop, you get a $15 Fandango movie ticket, so you can go see The Rise of Skywalker in theaters, or go see Parasite. And I think that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of individual game deals, but I'm curious to see what Nintendo's going to do digitally, which I think is supposed to start on Wednesday. So we shall see.
I gotta parse through my to buy list of video games and start adding things to my wish list, or just see what deals there are.
Yeah,
I'm talking specifically on Steam, because Steam will email you when your wish list items are on sale.
Oh, really? Buy them. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so
Nintendo does that too with their wish list on eShop, but
yes, I don't think I have anything on my Nintendo wish list, because I usually, if I want something from Nintendo, I'm buying it.
Wow!
Immediately.
Dang. He said, "I'm rich on Nintendo."
Yeah, I said I want it. I got it. All right. Oh my God, are we actually gonna finish exactly in the hour mark? Oh, this is so exciting. Yeah, I think that's it, right?
Nothing else, that wraps it up.
Exciting.
No new episode next week. enjoy your Thanksgiving. Get your Black Friday on.
Yeah.
And
go crazy and go stupid.
Eat turkey. Eat stuffing. Eat mashed potatoes.
Oh my god. Eat mac and cheese.
Yep.
Eat candied yams. Cranberry sauce. All right. We have to finish on 1 hour exactly. And we have like 7 seconds to go. This has been What's Funcast, episode 65. This is Paul and Ahmed signing off.
Peace.